everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful 4th of July. That is what today is, and we just spent the last couple hours out here with the kids playing in the kiddie pools, and I hosed off all the dirt from a recent trip. Stay tuned if you're watching this to the next video, or maybe not the next or the following is going to be the video of us taking these vintage Jeeps up to Rausch Creek. If you're not familiar with Rausch Creek, it's up in Tower City, Pine Grove area in Pennsylvania. I used to take my dirt bikes and four-wheelers up there. It was called Tower City. It was like coal mines, different things like that. It's a lot of coal dust, but it's a really great park. I used to take my TJ up there, but I wanted to do a quick assessment and just show you what all I busted up here on the CJ5. It fared really well. I found out a couple things. One, when I put the lift kit on, I did not cut the U-bolts down. They're still sticking through. That was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did not do that. And so they were getting hung up on rocks. I did air down to about 15 PSI on these tires here. They're 30x950-15. And go to the link down in my description if you want to buy tires like this from TireRack.com. Go through that link, click on that link, and buy your tires through that. That is greatly appreciated, and it helps support this channel through Tire Rack. Anyway, these are 30x950-15s on the stock factory 15x5.5-inch wheels. They did great at 15 PSI. I love these tires. They did great. But let me take you in here and show you the things that I did kind of bust up here on the Jeep. Nothing major, but just let me take you real quick and show you. All right, so I got her all washed up, and I put a picture in here before of what she looked like. It's a lot of coal dust. It's a lot of black dirt up there, and it's not all black dirt. It's a lot of it's a lot of rocks. It's a really great park. Like I said, I've been up there for the last probably 15 years. I kind of had a hiatus for there a few years in between, like a 10-year period in between, because I take my TJs up there. But anyway, it's a great park, great family-friendly park. They have camping, and I'll put a link to their website down in my description. But anyway, a few things that I did bust up on the Jeep. Again, the U-bolts. I didn't do a good wash, but the U-bolts, as you can see, that one got kind of bent up there. I didn't really do much damage to the front diff. A little bit of a rock bash right there, but that was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking, why I didn't grind them off. I'm going to do that here real soon. Nothing else really busted on the front. It was just a little bit of damage, a little bit of scuffed up right there. I wouldn't even call it damage, and the U-bolts need cut off. I did kink a little bit of my rocker guard here. It's not really much of a guard. It's like a Warrior product, so I did kink that a little bit on a little bit of a rock. Nothing major, and that's why I painted this with spray paint, so it's not really a big deal to touch up, and hit it with some spray paint and some gloss, and you'll be good to go. Something else to watch for is I caught this pretty good on a rock right here. My clutch pedal here where it mounts to the belt crank. I didn't bend it or do anything that I know of, but I came down on a rock pretty good on there, and yeah, you definitely don't want to break that off, or you're going to be in big trouble. So it's still working. It's still you know, doing what it needs to do here. But yeah, that was something else I caught right here on a rock. That kind of scared me a little bit. This wheel did pretty good. There are some other ones here that did not do so well. This one was fine. And over here, if you watch this clip right here, I'm going to put in, you're going to see me back up in the Jeep, and excuse the smoke. My gracious, this thing here, I changed the oil up, and I'm not very happy with it. I don't know if it's a mixture of that and idling. The valve seals are probably going. Anyway, you can see me scratch the crap out of this hubcap. This one right here. And actually, I could pop it back out pretty good. They were never really like mint to begin with, but there's a little bit of scuff right here and right here. And the dent right here is popped back out, and it really doesn't look bad. I do have a spare one in the barn, but it does not have the same font. I did catch this wheel pretty good, but again, these were painted color matched to a spray paint. So I'll be able to put that's actually chunked pretty good. I don't know if there was filler built up on there or what, but I'll probably just either touch that up or fill that in a little bit with some Bondo, some high grade stuff, and we'll paint that up, and you'll never even see that later on. And right there. And underneath, you have the typical catching on the springs, different things like that. You can see there's still a little bit of dirt on there. The belly pan did fine. I have no unusual drips afterwards. Nothing's dripping any more than it was when I left, which is good. And the fluids are topped off, so no, it's not out of fluid. And this wheel here caught a little bit of rock rash right here. But we were wheeling with Jeff with Bam Bam, and I'll put a link to his description, to his video down there, to his videos down below in the description. He's pretty intense, so he do some pretty cool and wild things. And Seth, which is RedEyeCafe Garage, put a link to his video, actually probably up here in the corner right here, so you can check him out. He'll have a lot of different angles. All of us are going to put videos out, and you're going to just check out every single one of those videos, because it's going to be all sorts of different angles and different shots from different perspectives. So we had a great time, a great trip with a great group of guys. We had one TJ in the group. the only one that actually had carnage on the trip. So thanks again so much for watching, and stay tuned to the next or the following video. Not sure if I'll have it edited for you for the next video of the actual trip to Rausch Creek Off-Road Park. And yeah, so basically if I find any more damage, I'll let you know, but that was it. Everything else fared really well, and she did a great job for being open differentials and a fairly stock 1965 CJ5 with a stock F head, T90, and Dana 18 with 427 gears. Could use a little bit of lower gearing, but she did just fine. Thanks again so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Every little bit helps all the engagement you guys have. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following along, and stay tuned for the next video. We'll see you next time.